okay to feel that you're ugly. Pero sa sarili mo siya. You don't have to show it to other people. You have to acknowledge the negative feeling first. Acknowledge its presence. Attend to it. And then, ayun na, saka mo siya i-console. Saka mo sabihin sa sarili mo that you are more than the negative comments that are being thrown.
Hello everybody, my name's Evangelisa. I'm your host here at the Backdoor. Welcome to our beautiful guest. Would you like to introduce yourself to everybody?
Hi everyone, my name is Gatch and I'm 21 years old and I'm here to advocate for body positivity and of course self-love.
So Gatch is an advocate for plus size people. And that's what we're going to talk about representation of plus size people. Like, how do you think representation in social media with plus size people are right now?
Well, right now, I think that it's very important and it's very, vital. I mean, in today's society. Kasi everyone seems to compare themselves to what they see in the media. I mean, in the society, we tend to compare ourselves, especially if there are a lot of likes, there are a lot of engagement. So sometimes we feel less important. We tend to feel less important if we don't have much engagements in our social media. But you see, there's the existence of body dysmorphia. So I think that's also a huge factor as to why people are feeling that way. Aside from that is, of course, the pressure from the society, the pressure from the standards that we have. Kasi for the longest time, here in the Philippines, we always think na the skinniest ones are the beautiful ones, right? And that, personally speaking, that's how I viewed it before. When I was young, so I grew up insecure. Well, maybe a lot of people, women especially, can relate to that.
You touched on body dysmorphia. Can you talk more about body dysmorphia?
Okay, so body dysmorphia is when other people will be telling you na, hindi naman fit ka naman but you see yourself na, hindi, ang taba-taba ko, or I'm too skinny. Because personally speaking, I have experienced that, especially with my current body type right now. Habang nag-scroll ako, since last year pa tong observation ko talaga, habang nag-scroll ako sa mga old pictures ko, pre-pandemic pictures, I was like, hala, ito yung mga times na sinasabi ko sa ibang tao na ang taba-taba ko, pero bakit ang payat ko dito? Why is it that, dati, as in, ang daming nagsasabi sa akin, hindi ka naman masyadong mataba, sakto lang naman yung katawan mo. So, because I'm also very insecure with my boobs, larger, or mas malaki, kasi I have a huge bust. So, ayun. And then, that's how I see myself before. Binubuo ko siya, hindi lang yung dibdib ko. I see myself as someone na very huge talaga. Tapos, and it makes me insecure because I feel like hindi kasya sa akin yung mga damit, it doesn't fit me, it doesn't look well on me, something like that. So, I tend to wear baggy clothes, Not that it's a bad thing, but you see, each body type kasi may binabagayang damit. So, that's what I mean. And, yeah, so body dysmorphia can really manipulate your thinking into you're not important, you're not as beautiful as other people.
Kung ano yung perception mo ng katawan mo, iba siya sa objectively ano itsura ng katawan mo. So I feel like a lot of viewers, pati ako na din, sometimes feel body dysmorphia. And pagdating naman with that, relating that to social media representation, since lagi natin nakikita, skinny women, or ngayon mas mas popular na since businesses or brands are hyping up diversity and they're promoting na din and accepting, I guess, plus size models. So what do you think of that?
I started to follow plus size women. And you know what? It's very liberating. It's very empowering to see your body in models. Like, to see yourself na, oh my God, I'm being represented by other people. So you see, you feel like you're seen by the society. So it's really great feeling, of course, nung una. But, it just so happened na minsan, marirealize mo, some of these companies, some of these brands, do they really care about women? Do they really care about this? Or they're just, bandwagon, gano'n. Para, like, bumenta kasi nga, sikat na siya for everyone. Like, mas pato kasi siya because right now, ang ina-advocate ng society, at least, ng karamihan ngayon is body positivity. But, although, mas nagiging na yung advocacy natin for body positivity regardless of your body type, regardless if you're a plus size woman or man or you're skinny. Wala nandun pa rin talaga yung stigma, nandun pa rin yung stereotyping, especially na like hindi mataba ka, kailangan mo magbawas ng weight kasi magkakasakit ka. Personally, ang dami rin sasabi din sa akin yan, na like parang sabi, hindi magpapayat ka kasi para rin sa health mo. So like, sometimes it's offensive, sometimes it's not, because, well, naman na minsan talaga may health benefits naman kasi talaga kung like, you're fit. But, we also have to take note that the term fit is not limited to the skinny ones. That it's not limited to those, alam mo yun, it's not limited to all those abs that, the media portrays. Kasi, there are body types na, I'm not just certain with the terms with the body types, but I know that there are different body types. Minsan sa structure din siya ng anatomy mo, ng bones mo.
Yeah.
So, sometimes you tend to look larger kasi nga, that's your anatomy. So, and I think ganun din ako because in our family, most of the women that we have is malalaki talaga kami. So like, I came to, accept na lang din. Hindi siya na lang More like, I accepted it kasi I find it also empowering to also have other people tell you na you're very confident with your body, that you're very confident with how you project yourself to the society, regardless of all the negative comments that they throw at you.
And para rin sa akin, wala ka namang ibang pwedeng gawin kundi i-accept yung sarili mo. Kasi, andyan na yan You just need to, like, respect yourself. And I think that's what everybody wants din naman, is just respect. And, yeah, you're right, there are different body types. And it doesn't mean that if you're skinny, that you are already healthy. Kasi personally, I was a little underweight dati. Tapos nung when I gained a little weight, na ganito weight ko people would tell me na ang taba-taba ko. This weight, like, it's crazy kung ano yung grabe talaga yung expected sa atin, especially women, di ba? Alright, ayun. So, going back to brands using plus-size models, do you think it's good that there's representation or meron pa rin bang negative?
I think that, personally, I think that it's a good step. I mean, malayo pa yung meron na kailangan tahakin ang lipunan. Pero, it's a good start that we already have representation, that we are starting to show the society that there are different types of body na we can advocate and that we can accept as a standard of beauty, right? If specific brands don't, hindi kasi siya dapat representation lang They also have to make statements about it. They also have to, embody it as a company. Like, sila ba sa company nila, kinukulture ba nila to? Or like, wala, this is just for the show. Like, paano, meron sa workplace nyo ba, meron pa rin bang stereotyping or meron pa rin bang pambubuli? So, alam mo yun, ang ironic lang kasi if ever na may ganun pa din. So, pero, in terms of general media naman, it's a good thing, especially for children. Kasi, ang mindset ng bata, sa bata kasi talaga siya nagsistart. As someone who is studying special needs education, major in early childhood education, we have learned that it is important to hone the critical thinking and the the values of children from age 0 to 5. So what if a child, a 5-year-old me, see na, hala, hindi pala ako valuable kasi ang taba ko pala at this age. Parang ganun. Dala-dala niya yan hanggang paglaki niya. Not that, it's possible naman na mawala yung ganong thinking, of course, but it's really, really hard na kapag na-establish na yung ganong value at an early age. So, it's really important na, alam mo yun, nagsa-start na yung media to, of course, to represent so that children can also have representations of themselves. So that, kasi until now, masasabi pa rin natin, prevalent pa rin yung yung bullying, especially sa bahay. Simpleng, alam mo yun, tawag sa'yo sa bahay, nickname mo sa bahay, taba. Once you're called taba, uy, taba, ganito, ganyan. Alam mo yun, yung parang nagiging normal siya, but you know what? For children, madadala nila yan hanggang paglaki nila. And that will also, cause body dysmorphia when they grow older, kahit na feeling nila fit naman na sila, like healthy sila in a way, wala, feeling talaga nila ang pangat-pangat pa rin nila.
Pero yung problem ko din with body positivity is sometimes you get too caught up in it na all you do is think about your body. Na I have to love my body, I have to dapat hindi ko inaaway sarili ko, dapat mahal ko yung katawan ko, dapat I have to see my bilbil as beautiful, my stretch marks as beautiful. Di ba nakaka-overwhelmed? What do you think of that?
Okay, so, naisip ko dyan, an idea came to me. Sometimes, it's okay to feel that you're ugly. Pero sa sarili mo siya. You don't have to show it to other people. Na, kasi again, what I mean is, you have to validate yourself whenever you feel ugly. And then, you turn it into a positive energy na parang, alam mo yun, ikaw rin mismo yung kakausap sarili mo. What I mean by this is that if a negative feeling or a painful emotion came in, you have to acknowledge that first so that alam mo kung paano mo siya papaguhin. Alam mo siya kung paano mo siya i-console. So, ganun. So, like, for example, you feel ugly today. Be sad about it. For a moment. Be sad for a moment. And then, after that, you go into the mirror, you tell yourself, no, you're beautiful, because it's really important also to give yourself affirmations because you will be the first person na makakaramdam ng lahat Ikaw yung pinakaunang taong makaka-receive ng lahat ng energy. Yung ganong energy. Kasi, lahat ng sinasabi kasi natin, may nire-release kasi siyang energy. So, alam mo yun, sa energy na yun, doon magde-depend yung mood mo for the day, yung mood mo for the week, or maybe for a month, gano'n. Depende sa kung ano mga situation mo, gano'n. Pero first, you have to acknowledge the negative feeling first. Acknowledge its presence. Attend to it, and then, ayun na, saka mo siya i-console. Saka mo sabihin sa sarili mo that you are more than the negative comments that are being shown at you. So, ayun.
Kasi ang laki ng step ng from hating your body to seeing your body na, you're beautiful, you look like a model, alam mo yun? Sobrang laki ng step niya. So what works for me is, when I look at the mirror, I just see it as it is, as my body. And di ko naman siya kailangan makita ng maganda siya or pangit siya.
Yeah.
Kasi, alam mo yun, katawan ko, ito na yun katawan ko to Like, wala lang magagawa, ito na yun. So, tanggapin nyo na din. Respetuhin nyo na lang ako. Ganon yung idea ko sa kanya. So, ina-accept ko lang yung katawan ko kasi kahit maganda siya o pangit siya, it still functions the same.
it's quite sad lang on my part kasi other people, sila yung unang nagmahal sa sarili ko. I mean, sila yung unang nagmahal ng for my body, for who I am. Alam mo yun? Kasi I think it's also important to surround yourself with people who believe in you, with people na see you as someone na beautiful regardless of the body type that you have, regardless of the face, or the race, or the age that you have. Alam mo yun?
Can we talk about now men's experiences about body dysmorphia or yung representation nila sa media? Kasi medyo lacking pa rin yung representation nila, di ba?
Hindi lang siya siguro masyado na pag-uusapan sa society, but men also experiences yung hindi sila kakain para lang hindi sila tumaba. Alam mo yun siguro yung pinaka-common na, na thinking, na kapag hindi ka kumain, hindi ka tataba. Which is very, very unhealthy. Sa men naman, kung pagdating sa media, I think some of them, yes, compare themselves to the media. But, I think with what I've observed sa men, they tend to compare themselves more to the people that they know, personally, not the media. So, though it's still very important to, of course, have good representations, aminin natin, hindi lahat ng guys mahilig sa social media. So, yung source ng pag-compare nila to those people na they know personally. And doon yung parang, hala, bakit si ganito ganyan? May abs. Why don't I have that? Something like that. So, yeah, yun yung that's how I know men na. Pero, I think that, syempre, we also need to give light rin sa perspective nila.
Never thought of it that way, that men compare themselves sa
Mas kakat.
sa circle nila kaysa sa social media. And that's so true, I think. And I feel like sa women kasi doon talaga pinupush hard na if you're not like this, then alam mo, wala kang value sa society. I feel like doon pinupush hard sa mga babae. I feel like some men, they don't have much pressure. Pero since we don't talk about it, they don't have a safe space to let out their feelings. And di na nga sila accepted society for them to like be so open about their emotions and feelings, diba? Ang hirap, I guess, for men that does experience that. And I feel for you men out there, and I hope you're doing okay, and I hope your circles are are helping you create a safe space para ma-express yung feelings and emotions nyo. Do you want to say anything sa mga fellow women there, or even men na din, who experience body dysmorphia or who compares themselves on a daily basis?
Dali sabihin, pero mahirap gawin. Love yourself. Because I think it stems in you. I mean, with how you love yourself, with how you take care of yourself, it will naturally radiate to your surroundings. It will naturally radiate to the people that surround you. So I think if you want to empower other people, you have to empower yourself first. You have to be, I don't think confident is the right term. I think the right term for that is acceptance. And, acceptance of who you are and acceptance of the kind of, especially, since we're talking about media, fashion, the kind of fashion that fits you. So parang, it doesn't have to always be associated sa confidence na meron ka. Love yourself first para mag-radiate siya sa ibang tao. And then, if other people compliments you, try to learn how to accept it. Try to learn not to gaslight yourself, not to put a boundary on those genuine compliments, kasi it will really help you with your self-esteem. It will help you love yourself more. And of course, it will also help you to see another perspective of you.
That's so beautiful. Thank you so much. I really do feel like na accepting yourself wholeheartedly is the most rebellious thing that you could ever do. Thank you so much, guys!
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here and for talking so openly and being so vulnerable here at the Backdoor. So if you like this video, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow all of our social media down below. We will link it down below. And you want people to follow you?
You can follow me in IG. It's at anonymous01. So most of my posts revolve about body positivity and poetry. So yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, she's a spoken word poet. Comment naman kayo kung ano yung natutunan nyo dito. If you have any comments regarding our conversations, or if you want to be a guest here, why not? Diba? Comment lang kayo dyan below. And I'll see you guys again on the next video. By the way, I'm Ivan Evangelista, and this is our guest, Gatch. Bye!
Grabe, na-offend talaga ako. Kasi sinabi niya talaga sa akin, mga malaki yan, sure ka, ayaw mo nang bawasan yung ilalagay ko dito. Kuya, bakit mo babawasan yung ilalagay mo sa NBI clearance ko? Eh, yun nga yung weight ko. So, ayun. Ano ba yun? It's, people.